They played well. A lot of credit to them. They played well all year.
What kind of led to this one getting out of hand a little early?
We just didn't execute well enough early on. Didn't score points. Turnover was critical, and just kind of fell behind. They're a good team, and we got off to a slow start that really put us back.
Last week, your athleticism and mobility were huge difference makers against Minnesota. Is it Eagles' closing speed, or what was the difference in them containing that aspect of your game?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'll certainly go back and look at the tape and see where there's opportunities to make some more plays and where I could have done a better job. I thought they did a good job with their rush, and I thought their speed and they made some good plays when I did try to get out and use my legs a little bit. But they're good. I'll go back and look at it and see where I can take better advantage of those chances.
What was Dayball's message to the team after the loss?
I mean, obviously not the result we wanted today. Didn't play well enough today, and we're certainly disappointed by that. But we came a long way this year. We accomplished a lot as a team, and we got a special group of guys in that locker room, and it was a special thing to be a part of. So certainly not satisfied with where we are, but a lot of appreciation and respect for the guys in the locker room.
What's the future like for you? I mean, obviously free agency, the offseason. Just how much do you still want to remain the Giant?
I think we'll get into that. Down the road. I think at this point we're, this is still very fresh this season, this loss, and we'll take some time to regroup and think through that going forward.
What's the future of this team look like after what you guys accomplished this year?
I think the future of the team's bright. I think we've got a lot of young core guys who've made a lot of plays, stepped up, and been huge all year. So. I think there's certainly a bright future here.
From the outside looking in, it looked like you improved a lot this year. What do you think you improved as a quarterback this year?
I don't know. I don't know what I proved. I think I improved every week. I thought I was consistent throughout the year, and certainly some things I like to have back. Especially tonight. I think there's some things I'll go back and look to clean up and improve and grow as a player going forward. But I thought overall, I did do that. I grew, I improved throughout the year, and I'll continue to try to do that.
Just to clarify, is your offseason goal to stay a Giant? Do you want to still be the quarterback of the Giants?
Yeah, I mean, I think, like I said, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I've really enjoyed playing here. I appreciate all those guys in the locker room. It's a special group of guys, and I've really enjoyed being a part of it. So we'll figure out where that goes, but I have nothing but love and respect for this organization and the group of guys in the locker room.
Any more? Thanks, CJ.
Thanks.
Massive strides forward this season for Daniel Jones. Giants fans feeling like perhaps they have the franchise guy. As he said, you cross that bridge when you get there. Well, with the season coming to a close on Saturday, we're there. Here's a look at the numbers from Minnesota to Philadelphia, and can't knock Jones all too much for his play in this one, as the offensive line in front of him didn't give him all that much time to get to those numbers. Jones and the Giants heading home. There's plenty to figure out in East Rutherford this offseason.
Up like that, it's always, having a lead at halftime is a pretty high percentage of having a chance to win. Really it wasn't, we couldn't get anything going offensively. Couldn't stop them on third downs in the red zone, running the ball. It was a collective effort in terms of not being able to get it done. So that starts with me, and I appreciate our team. I told those guys I appreciate their effort the entire year, their work ethic, the people in the organization. But Philly deserved to win that game. So it's a crash landing in the playoffs. losses hurt. These losses hurt even more.
Does it take away from what you did this season at all for you that it ended like
Yeah, you know, Jordan, I don't, probably not there yet. You know, it's the immediate aftermath of, you know, getting beat soundly. You know, I feel for those guys, but we didn't get it done.
Do you believe the future here is bright enough that you can really broaden?
Yeah, probably. I mean, probably a little bit too early. Look, I'm proud of the guys, the way we competed. I'm proud of, you know, the coaches, the staff members. But you really only do this for one reason at this level, and it's, you know, it hurts when you lose.
It seemed like you wanted to be aggressive tonight. I mean, it started early with going for it.
Yeah. With that's it. That 4th and 8 or 4th and 7 where we were. You know, I knew what the line was for our kicker. It was, you know, past that, so felt good about the play that, you know, we had worked on throughout the week. You know, we've practiced a fair amount of 4th downs. We just, you know, didn't get it done.
What about the punt in the 4th quarter? You down 21.
Yeah. The one that was. They hadn't scored it yet in that half. You know, I'm counting on the defense maybe just from so backed up to maybe get a 3 and out. Then they had a long drive. You know, probably could have went for it. Really weren't executing well enough to either. So, yeah, that's what we did.
How different was Jalen from this game from the last time you saw him?
Jalen's a good football player. That's why he's in the MVP race. So, you know, they did everything well. 10 of 14 on 3rd down, 4 or 5 in the red zone. 270 yards, controlled the game, 6.1 yard average. You know, they played good offensive football.
Can you kind of put towards just their pass rush seemed to give you guys some problems throughout the day?
Yeah, I think as the game goes on, you know, that they're a good pass rush team as it is, and then how the game was going, I think that aids in it too. But that's why they were a couple sacks away from the record. They got a really explosive team, offense, defense. Kicking game, they're a good football team. They deserve to move on.
Why did they have so much success? Really, both times that they handled you, you know, the first meeting and this time running the football.
They're a good team. They have good schemes. They have good players, and they did a better job of executing their stuff. You know, I think Wink was dialing up a bunch of different things, and you know they had it rolling tonight. Give them credit.
What do you think about Daniel Jones' performance?
They competed. You know, just look, we all didn't do a good enough job. That starts with me. Daniel's a competitor. Again, the game, you know, it really was. You know, they controlled the game the entire game.
Right, what do you tell these guys post game?
Yeah, told them to keep their heads up. They competed hard. It's a crash landing in the playoffs. Anytime you lose, it hurts because of the amount of effort and energy you put into it each week. And when you lose this time of year, it hurts even more. You know, you work extremely hard to get to this point. You're blessed to get to this point. It's hard to do, and you know, give Philly credit. They did everything better than we did tonight.
I know you still want to take a step back before you really evaluate the big picture of this, but you've been in this league for a while, you've been a coach for a while. How valuable is experience like you guys have this year for younger players? What you experienced this year?
Yeah, I think the most important thing is playing well. So, you know, I think there'll be a time for more reflecting and things like that. But the most important thing is playing well, and you know, again, give Philly credit.
How long does it usually take you to digest the end of the season here like this?
A while.
Yeah.
Yeah, a while. I don't know. I'd say a bit. You know, we'll have meetings tomorrow and exit meetings and things like that, and you know, go through things. And I mean, it's a long off season. There's a lot of stuff to do. Right now, I'm just, you know, when you lose at this time of year, it's, you know, it sucks.
I realize you're just coming off the field, but can you appreciate the strides that Daniel made this year? Did he even surprise you a little bit by how much he improved?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say that. I'd say, you know, Daniel's been a consistent guy since he's been here. You know, I told all the guys I appreciate what they've done, the commitment they've given to their teammates, to the coaches, to the organization, and you know, there's no easy way to say it. It's a tough pill to swallow right now.
Do you think Daniel will be the quarterback for the next Giants game?
Yeah, all these conversations, we're going to have those. You know, we got a long off season, and there's a time and a place to have all those conversations. Tonight's not it.
Rich, how much do you think tonight's game was decided in the trenches?
Well, I'd say it's decided all the way around. I mean, look, there's, we got beat soundly. We got outcoached. We got outplayed. That all starts with me.
Does this loss here almost set the measuring stick moving forward that this is the gap you guys have to close?
Yeah, I think there's a time and a place for that too. I'm just